will be rocking. Welcome to Burgess Snow Field at Hanford Stadium, home of the Jacksonville State Gamecocks, as we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the UNLV Rebels, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Heck of a job here by this defense in defending this big tight end on this route. Had him covered kind of inside and outside. No matter which way he went, they had a defender ready to knock that ball away.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long. It is intercepted. He's bringing it back at the 20. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Wow, how about the defense here? On the road in a playoff game, you step up and come up with an interception on the first drive. You're an underdog. It's a big stage. All odds are against you. And you start off the opening drive as a defense with an interception, and you bring your quarterback out now with some confidence, believing they can win this game.
And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Rebels, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Gamecocks. As they get on the board here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. He'll return it from inside the 5. On first down, it's play action. Looking deep to the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. Touchdown, UNLV. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Jacksonville State offense again. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. The pocket breaking down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left. Pass caught. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. They misfire in first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Handing off on the draw play. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Wide open downfield. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance high score. Jacksonville State. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now execute mistakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The UNLV offense back out on the field now. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Ball handed to the running back. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. He's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a 4th down.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team finally gets him, but a great return. You can see the elusive speed from the return man. The Jacksonville State offense back out on the field now. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. The quick throw out left, complete. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to 29.
Another great play by this receiver. And I'll tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. So at the end of 1, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. And as we move to the 2nd quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw here. Caught near the goal line. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They routed the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
Second down and goal upcoming. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown. Gamecocks.
I really thought they were going to run the football in here at the 1-yard line, but instead they decided to throw it. I think they completely caught the defense by surprise. They get a touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Comes the UNLV offense back out there. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Right to the right side, complete.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Breaking free at midfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Play action here on first down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's got it in the open. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. Looking to throw again. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into the tight window. Not much room in that return. Tackle at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points. At the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Looks left and finds his target there.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They mix it up with a run. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Moves out of the pocket. They'll try a pass here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Here we go. Again, coming out of the RPO, and it's complete. Takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quarterback keeps the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read. Then they
bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Rebels.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
He keeps it on a design run. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Quarterback operating an empty set.
Let's go! Let's go!
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It's nearly picked off. He couldn't hold on to it. Don't expect that from such a reliable defender. Brings up fourth down, though.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down, but he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
Third down try fails, and they'll punt it. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Swung to the pass rush. A sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've got a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Incomplete, but it's hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on them. I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They'll run it here. Runs through the defender. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Heading left over the handoff. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's an out route, the catch made. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
There's a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. The quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. Short pass finds the tight end. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking right, this one caught. Past the 30. Gets out of bounds after a solid game.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running game routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Catch made on the left side. Brought down and past the line of the game.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Quick throw, testing the middle. That's going to be incomplete. A 1st down drop here in the middle of the field.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking to throw it again. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
First, that would have been his 5th touchdown of the game if he hit that one. I'm a little surprised he didn't get it. He's been on the money today.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And it's blocked. The kick was low. And the defense scoops it up, breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? He's past the 30. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, UNLV. They're set now to try the PAT. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Here comes the Jacksonville State offense again. And looking to throw now on first down. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. The catch hauled in over the middle. And the defense grabs it after the completion. It's just short of the first down.
And with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Looking for a receiver. A deep shot to the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing in the rock.
Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. Big throw caught on the left side. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Looking deep down the right side. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown for the Gamecocks. And they jump on top here in the second week. Because this quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. Playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage, get a corner up in his face, and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield. Have you ever seen this? The punting team on the field on first down. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. He's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that previous play. He hands it to the back. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this 3rd quarter? Well, Kirk, Jacksonville State is in the lead here. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Locates the tight end. It's complete. He's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the punt team makes its way fires the punt high in the air. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. The Jacksonville State offense back out on the field now. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
He shreds the tackle.
Man, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Here's the 2nd down play. Chewing clock with the running game. Hard running there for the tackle. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
So the drive stalls, a punt team on the field. The punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot it down at the 15. The UNLV offense back out on the field now. This playoff game on the line. Can the offense navigate the end zone here when they need a touchdown? 1st down. We're going to throw the football. Running back has it on a screen now. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield. Oh, what a grab! Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? He'll hand it off. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made after a big gain. Well, finally some room to run for this back. The defense had done a good job for containing him until that play.
Well, they've done a really good job up to this point, Chris, of containing him. He finally does get out, but I think it's an example of why you don't give up on the running game. Even when you're not necessarily coming up with big carries, you're just kind of body blowing this defense, and eventually, bang, you're able to hit a big one here when it really matters. What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
The defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. They look to throw it here on second down. Touchdown, Rebels. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, it's a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. He'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. He jumped on top here in the final minute.
Just so impressed by this offense, the way they've executed throughout most of this day. Now with the game on the line, they deliver and give them the go-ahead score. There's enough time to go on the clock. The defense is going to have to go out there and make some plays to be able to win this game.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's an out-route, the catch made. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, here in the fourth quarter with the lead, and you're the defense, I don't mind giving up some completions, but you can't let these guys get out of bounds and save the clock.
A playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Keeping it on the ground here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Takes the toss, testing the right side here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Here comes a handoff. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to propel them into the national championship game.
Well, why not, Chris? These guys have been doing it all year. This offensive line has been a staple, and this back has the vision to be able to find that crease to get the first down, and you're that much closer to advancing.
And the defense will take time out to stop the clock. 20 seconds remaining. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. The course in the playoffs is survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.